Where are we today? Zambo television. As I said in one of the previous ones, I thought I had a couple of weeks off and I was going to attack the van, but more and more work kept on appearing, which is good. We like work. Pays the bills, stops people repossessing things in your house. So we are in. Is it going to be a cafe or a restaurant or a pub or something?
A restaurant, mate.
We're in a restaurant in the south side of Glasgow. Don't know the name of it, do we?
What's that?
Do you know the name of it?
Skips.
Chips?
Skips.
Funny enough, it's called.
Skips. Skips.
It's called Skips. Alright. Cheers, Kenny. The giveaway should have been the sign outside the building that actually has a name on it. I never noticed it. My head full of other stuff.
You gave us was outstanding. He's honest with that, man.
So the place is called Skips, S-K-I-P-S, thanks to Kenny and the boys. And we just rattled a little loudspeaker system in it today. These things used to be called A-parts, they've changed their name to Biamp, God knows why. I use them quite a lot in installations. The amplifier's heading up inside the roof void over there, so I think this place is going to be lovely when it's finished. Certainly sounded okay. If we put a sub-bass cabinet in, it would sounded absolutely amazing. So I'll contact the client and mention that to him. So Skips is on Battlefield Road in Glasgow. Let's go and have a look at Battlefield Road in Glasgow. Now this is something that really annoys me. At the top of the hill there used to be a beautiful big hospital that was pulled down to build more flats. Since the deindustrialisation of Scotland, the only thing that seems to make money is the property market and housing. So this place used to look amazing. It used to be very Victorian, Edwardian. But now, all the usual pre-stressed, prefabricated concrete stuff beginning to appear. The south side of Glasgow is, I like it. Did a video a while back about an area further down that everybody always goes on about being an absolute mess and that, but I think this area, and as you go further out, becomes very residential and it looks quite wealthy. So what we had today, Skips, new bar pub thing. I don't know what the menu is, I only found out about it last week. As you know from my very disjointed video series, I thought I was working in the van last week, then that festival came in at the weekend and an installation, which is great, as I say, we need money. So whoever the owner of Skips is, I wish you well. Hope your business is a great success. Thank you very much for asking me to put the audio system in it. That's appreciated. In fact, I think the guy also owns or runs the Tinto Tapas Bar. So south side of Glasgow, I'm going to say it's pretty cool. I like it. Residential. Oh, good thing about Glasgow is there are affluent areas, but every one of them butts up against a poorer area. So I think it's part of the reason the people of the city keep so grounded. It's not really, we're not showy people. Some people that don't have very much money try to kid on they do have money, but most people that have got it in the city do not flaunt it, because every day as they travel through it, even if they're from a successful background, they travel through areas that are still relatively poverty stricken. Nothing like what it was in the 1980s. I can remember the 1980s, I lived in the city, it was bandit country, man. Absolutely, some of the places, it was just horrible. A lot of depravity, heroin abuse was rampant in the city. There was people standing in corners with black eyes. You could tell that heroin killed their souls before it killed their bodies. It was terrible, terrible times. Poverty everywhere, houses and cars getting broken into all the time. Some of the areas in the city where they looked like Palestine or something. Well, no slant to the Palestinians, and by the way, what's happening to the Palestinians just now is absolutely shocking. I wonder if everybody in my Twitter will start putting Palestinian flags in their bios instead of the Ukrainian flags that we've got just now, eh? I bet they don't. Funny that. There's only certain narratives we're allowed to swallow and have pushed down our throats. So areas in Glasgow in the 1980s looked like areas in Glasgow that were run down, there was poverty everywhere, it was nuts. And the kicker on that situation was, in the 1980s Scotland was producing about 6 million barrels of oil a day. You've got to scratch your ballsack and think to yourself, where did that money go, you know? Didn't end up in Glasgow, didn't end up in the biggest city in Scotland, that's for sure. But anyway, that went from audio installation to reviewing the south side of Glasgow to a bit of politics. As ever, I try to keep the politics out the YouTube channel. However, there's some interesting stuff happening globally and on a geopolitical level, isn't there? Some real interesting stuff. But I might do another World War III update and give you my take on what I think is happening in Europe, the UK, America, the Ukraine, Russia, all that type of thing. During the pandemic, we're all virologists. Now there's a war on, we're all having here journals, are we? But the way it's looking to me is, by the time the winter comes, we're going to have the choice of having American nuclear weapons in Scotland, Scotland and the UK being in NATO, or having fuel to put in our cars, food to put in our bellies, and the ability to switch your heating on. So there's a prediction for the future. Take heed in that one. We're going to have the choice of nuclear weapons or eating, which is existentialism taken to the nth degree, right? So, ran over. Had a good wee day out today. Back in the workshop tomorrow, maybe try to do more stuff in the van. Thanks for watching the videos. Take care and we'll see you soon. Bye.